How women test men and why most men fail without realizing it. Most men think women manipulate them. I don't think that's what's actually happening. What I see over and over is men being tested without realizing it's a test. When you don't know you're being tested, you react emotionally instead of responding deliberately. That's where attraction quietly dies. This isn't about blaming women. It's not about hating dating. It's about understanding the pressure points where men give their power away. Women don't usually sit around plotting how to manipulate men. The idea lets men avoid looking at their own behavior. Most tests are unconscious. They're instinctive. They're checks for emotional stability, boundaries, and leadership. And attraction isn't built on what you say. It's built on how you handle pressure. Pressure doesn't show up as a dramatic moment. It shows up subtly. A woman talks about stress, bills, survival, money pressure, then she pauses. She's not asking for cash. She's watching what you do next. Most men fail immediately. They offer help, they over-empathize, they try to solve, they think they're being kind, and what they're actually doing is repositioning themselves as utility. Desire doesn't grow when you rush to fix. Desire grows when you stay grounded. Sometimes the strongest response is calm presence. Sometimes it's silence. Another test is sympathy. She shares emotional weight without direction. Men fail by becoming therapists. They absorb her stress, they overprocess, they try to regulate her emotions for her. That's not support. That's emotional over-investment. Support is staying steady while she feels, not collapsing into her emotional state. And then there's a pullback. She goes quiet, responses slow, energy drops. Men panic. They double text, they check in, they ask what they did wrong. The test is simple. Can you regulate yourself without her reassurance? If you can't, attraction erodes. Then come boundary tests. Small things, late replies, subtle entitlement, tiny disrespect. Men let it slide because they're afraid to lose her. Every boundary you don't enforce teaches her how to treat you. And no amount of attraction survives a man with no spine. Here's the reframe most people don't want to hear. Women aren't manipulating power. Men are handing it over by reacting, by over-explaining, by trying to earn validation. A woman feels safest with a man who stays centered under pressure. Not cold, not detached, just steady. Silence isn't punishment, it's emotional regulation. It's self-respect, it's space. And space is where attraction either grows or reveals it was never there. If you want to pass tests, stop trying to pass tests. Stay present, stay calm, stay self-directed. The right woman doesn't want to be rescued. She wants to feel like she's with a man who doesn't need her validation to stay grounded. That's the difference between being desired and being useful.